when you have children, it changes your body. But let me tell you, exercising every single day has helped me to love my body more and more and more. Keep going even when you feel like quitting. I've been walking a mile a day every single morning since January 21st, 2024. There are mornings where I get up and I just don't feel like going outside to walk a mile. Sometimes I think the night before, I just want to sleep in tomorrow. I don't want to have to get up. I just want to sleep. That's all I want to do is sleep. Is it really worth it getting up every single morning, walking a mile, and taking care of my health? Absolutely. I've slimmed down a whole lot since I began walking a mile a day. I'm very proud of myself. I have a long ways to go. I know that. I get that. But just knowing that my health is so much better than it was before I started walking is my motivation to keep walking. In my 20s, I had 5 children, but I was still 130 pounds or less. From age 30 to 35, I gained about 70 pounds and totally abandoned exercising for about 2 whole years. What's crazy about that is when the weight was creeping on me, I didn't even notice it. If I could give any advice to any younger women, if I could give any advice to my 6 daughters that I have, is that take care of yourself, especially when you hit age 30, because once you hit age 30, things will abruptly change when it comes to your health. And now that I'm walking 1 mile a day, I would actually tell my 6 daughters, no matter what, even once you get to age 18 and, you start living your life as an adult, walk 1 mile a day. Now, I say 1 mile a day. I was taking my 1 mile walk the other day and I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I walk 1 mile every single day. That means I'm walking 7 miles a week. And then I realized how proud I really truly am of myself. Amazing to me to see how much my waist is slimming down. Like I can wear, the same clothes I had from 10 months ago. And my belly has gone down so much. Walking this 1 mile every single day makes me feel so accomplished. And I really do believe it's great health benefits to it. So that's why I stress here on my channel. Hey, walk 1 mile a day, regardless of if you're someone who is into fitness, who, doesn't have an exercise routine. Now, it's going to be hard at first. I'm not going to lie. Your body does have to adjust to walking 1 mile a day. But let me tell you, in 10 months, it will be so worth it. I really do need to know this from my audience, my YouTube audience. Now, I put up my first video on YouTube in 2019. Okay, I got on here, I was stressing the importance of weightlifting and showing you all, my viral YouTube video of how, after 5 kids of doing weightlifting and how my body was, shaping up so nicely. I really would like to know if any of my 2019 viewers remember my first YouTube video that I put up. So during that time, I was 29 years old with 5 children. I was on my weightlifting journey. I got myself back into excellent shape, going to the gym, lifting weights. I rarely did cardio, I'm just going to be honest with you. Well, except for the family walks I would take with my family every single day. So I was getting in a mile a day, back then as well, because walking a mile a day was something I did all the time with my family. Whether it was walking through our neighborhood or going to the park, not the recreation park, but the, city park, with the beautiful, ponds and trees and landscaping and all that kind of stuff. So that was something that was normal for our family. So after that, I got pregnant with baby number 6. That was in 2019. I had her in 2020. So after I had her, or while I was pregnant with her, I basically gained about 20 pounds. I didn't gain a whole bunch of weight. But that was for the simple fact that for 17 whole weeks, throughout the first part of the pregnancy, I could not keep down any food other than, after 17 weeks, I was able to eat again. And what I stuck to was, protein pasta, black beans, rice. That was pretty much all that I could keep down. So after I had her, I was able to drop probably about 50 pounds, after her. And going back and looking at my photos right now, I look so healthy, and that was a great weight for me. So even after 6 babies, I was able to get myself back into optimal shape, okay? Through exercising and not eating too horribly. But let me tell you this. After baby number 7, y'all, I gained probably about 10 pounds with baby number 7. My first baby boy, my only baby boy, my last child, okay? But I was eating so clean, so healthy. I had gestational diabetes. I got diagnosed with that, after failing my first glucose test. So what I did was I said, okay, this is my first son. I really have to take this serious. I really have to keep my health in check, because I don't want these people trying to, give me a C-section after I've had 3 successful VBACs, after 3 C-sections. So everything I ate, it served a purpose. I didn't exercise though. I've never been the person that exercises through any of my pregnancies. I just didn't have the energy to do it. So after I had baby boy, baby number 7, I was humongous. I didn't gain any weight, pretty much just 10 pounds, but I was still humongous, so swollen. My ankles were like 3 times the size that they may get, on a bad day now. So I had a lot of water weight when I was pregnant with baby number 7. And it has been so difficult to get this water weight off of me. And he is almost 3 years old. But when I say the walking has helped tremendously, I've been walking for 10 months. And y'all, I see a major difference. You can't tell me anything. I am a mom of 7. And this walking 1 mile a day is truly saving me, okay? Yes, it's very slow progress, but let me tell you something. It is progress nonetheless. Sometimes in our health and fitness, journey, we're looking for a quick fix. If you're truly doing things properly, there's not going to be a quick fix. You really have to take your time to really put in some measures that are going to help you overcome over your entire lifetime, not just for a few weeks. And that's what I love about walking 1 mile a day. It is a very, very steady, consistent journey of effort, and it really gives me a lot of time to think and just be by myself and really, reflect over things that I could do better, But all in all, I'm still the same weight right now that I was when I was pregnant with baby number 7. It's really weird to think of it that way, but I have to think of it like that. That is crazy. But I'm working on it. I look great. I feel fabulous. I think I'm beautiful, But when you get older, this weight is so hard to get off. Like, why is no one talking about this? Why haven't I had an older woman tell me, hey, when you hit 30, you better watch out. Make sure you got some healthy measures in place. Make sure you got a fitness plan together. Make sure you're eating right, And the fact that I had 2 babies when I was almost close to 40 doesn't make it any better, because that made it even harder to, get the weight off as well. But I really believe that, this is something that's not talked about. And it's misunderstood. So if you see a woman in her 30s and her 40s and all of a sudden she's gained a lot of weight, don't be too hard on her. Let her know it's okay. Hey, this is what I do to exercise every day. As long as you're exercising every day, as long as you're eating somewhat decent, y'all, the weight is going to come off. Your body's going to tone up. Things are going to fall in line, okay? But this is just the beginning of keeping things at bay. If you're doing absolutely nothing, you're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and unhealthier and unhealthier and unhealthier and unhealthier. This is what happens when you grow in age, when you mature. It happens to the best of us, okay? But the difference comes in what are you willing to do about it? What efforts are you willing to make? What sacrifices are you willing to make? What, are you willing to go through to ensure that you're getting up every single day and getting your exercise in? What are you going to do to make sure that you're taking care of your high blood pressure and your high blood sugar that you might have from consuming the wrong foods? These are things you have to think about in your 30s and 40s. It's better to think about it in your 30s than when you hit your 40s. Because let me tell you, when you hit your 40s, a lot of things are going to hit you at one time. Those cycles that used to be so easy, not going to be so easy anymore. That weight that was so easy to get off, not so easy to get off anymore. Those ankles that never, got swollen, not going to be so easy to get rid of the swollen ankles anymore. So all in all, ladies and gentlemen out there, what I'm stressing to you all is that when you hit 40, things are gonna, come on so suddenly. So that's why it's so important to take care of yourself every single day. Especially, please start in your 30s. It'll help you more when you hit your 40s, okay? Because at 40, it's a lot harder to get things together. It's a lot harder to fix the damage that you've done to yourself. At 40, it's a lot harder for your body to respond to even begin to fix the things that you've done to yourself. So take your health seriously, all right? And I hope if you don't learn anything else from my channel, it's okay to go through the struggles to get through the storms. It's okay to go through the struggles, even though the progress may be super slow. Because what matters over anything is that you're putting in the effort to be better. All right. I'm Kindly Kimberly. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions, comments of encouragement, put them down below in the comment section. I'll see you next time on the next video. Bye-bye.